Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Paul Anthony Love. I'm kind of excited to be back. I just wanted to share with you guys a lesson that I read a lot that helps me bring some peace to my mind for what's happening right now in our lives, and I think it's happening worldwide. And I know it's kind of hard, but at the same time, there's something I always say to myself, that nothing's in vain, that there's something within our lives that we go through to make us stronger. And like, I was on the phone the other day with a friend of mine, and we were talking a little bit about what's happening, and how people are freaking out. And don't get me wrong, there's moments I have my thoughts as well, and I always have to remind myself, how do I want to see this? How can I see this differently? And I know that we've been through certain things within our lives, and I'm saying it because not only me, everyone, and hard moments, from losing family members and people that we love, breaking up in relationships, losing money, careers, things that we have lived already, that only build us to be stronger, that when these moments come, we don't fear them, because we know that in some way or the other we were able to rise above it. Was it easy? Of course not. It wasn't easy. But it built us to be stronger individuals, to be a stronger community, and a stronger world. But I know that when these things do happen, we forget. We forget what we've been through. We forget about certain experiences that we have already overcome, because we're only looking at what's happening versus what is truly happening. So I'm going to read this lesson to you guys, and it's helped me a lot to bring some peace, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the lesson. And it's a lesson 286 in the Course in Miracles. It's called "The Hush of Heaven Holds My Heart Today." Father, how still today? How quietly do all things fall in place? This is the day that has been chosen as the time in which I come to understand the lesson that there is no need that I do anything. In you is every choice already made. In you, every conflict been resolved. In you is everything I hope to have, everything I hope to find already given to me. Your peace is mine, my heart is quiet, and my mind at rest. Your love is heaven, and your love is mine. The stillness of today will give us hope that we have found the way and traveled far along it to a wholly certain goal. Today we will not doubt in the end which God Himself has promised us. We trust in Him and in ourselves, who still is one with Him. I know that when we read certain things in our lives and we start studying different ways of thinking, say the Course of Miracles, the Bible, certain religions, anything, Buddha, whatever, we do it because we want to find peace. That when these moments do come into our lives, we can be still. I always say that we cannot prevent hurricanes to come or tornadoes to happen or certain things that Mother Earth, it happens. But what's different is the way we look at it and the way we are ready to go through what we need to go through in the moment that we're going to go through it. And I remember last year, I always said, I started the course again. Throughout all these years I've been studying the course, I made a commitment last April that I wanted to be more vigilant. I wanted to be more disciplined. I wanted to really, truthfully be honest to myself and start looking at the fears that I've always carried for so many years of my life and wanting them to heal. And it's been a journey. It's been an awesome journey, because what's different now is that I'm truly understanding what I read today and entrusting in something that lies within all of us, and a faith that we build so strong that when things like these happen, we're not shaken. It's like building how you build your home. You can build it on straw or hay, but when you build it on concrete, no matter the winds, the hurricanes, even the earthquake, because everything's built on the way that life is sometimes. How can we be in the moment that we can be when things do happen, and not freak out or lose our minds and not know what to do? There's sometimes moments there's nothing that we can do. Just sit down and be still. And I think we're being called to do that now. And I know we're kind of like boxed into our homes with our families and our loved ones, and we're having I mean, we're being challenged because sometimes that's when we have to look at ourselves and see the true relationship that we need to heal. And that's the one that we have with ourselves. And I know it for myself because I know how I feel in this moment, what's happening. And again, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't think sometimes that I fall in this trap and thinking, hey, what's going to happen? You know, I'm a freelancer. I'm a hair and makeup artist. I work with celebrities. Right now, everything's locked down. Right now, I'm not working. So I can go into that mind frame of saying, well, what am I going to do financially? Who's going to really help me here? And start looking out there again to find my salvation. There's a beautiful part in the Course of Miracles says that my salvation comes from my one self. It's that, you know, like this morning I was walking with my dog, Oliver. We were by ourselves because we can't have contacts with nobody. And I'm thinking, you know, this is going to be one of the most abundant, prosperous moments of my life. Because I'm going to trust. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I just know what's happening right now. And I'm just talking to you guys. And what I really want to know is that no matter what does happen, life has my back. It's like when learning to fall in love with what is one of the most difficult things ever. Because when you lose, again, I go back to when you lose the people you love, your loved ones, and you're going through the situation, it's really one of the hardest moments ever. But it depends where we're at in our minds. It doesn't take away we're going to be sad. It doesn't take away we're going to freak out. But it doesn't take away at the same time to be at peace when it's happening. Because my parents passed away and I would have loved it to be different. I would love to have my mom and dad right now here next to me. And that I can talk to them and say all these things that I'm feeling. But that was the process within the life. And learning to accept things for what they are is a total freedom. You know, it frees our minds from anxiety, panic, and reacting to a certain way that we only hurt ourselves. So what I'm saying is that this is the moment. This is the moment to really build our strength from within and have our faith in something that not only liberates us from fear, but finds us in love. Love, saying like what the Course says, is like understanding and allowing that something greater than ourselves to guide us through every part of this situation and experience to be more kinder, more loving, and more forgiving for what's happening. And I know we're seeing on the news, everybody's freaking out, everybody's attacking one another. This is when we need to help one another more than ever. This is the moment that we need to go into silence, into our prayers, into our meditations, and really truly visualize that we're coming as one mind. Because when we attack each other, what we're doing, really attacking our minds, attacking one another. And we're using the body to carry out what we think. And when we learn that, not only are we hurting ourselves, we're hurting other people. So if there's anything out of this that's what's happening, if you can in some way or the other find that silence. And I know it's not easy, but let me tell you, it's like exercising. Today you're going to lift a pound. Tomorrow you might lift 1.5 pounds. And by the end of the week you're lifting 2 pounds. It's like meditation. Sit down for a minute and quiet. It doesn't take away that thoughts are going to continue coming. They're going to come. But what's going to happen is that you're not going to give it the value of what it had for you. And you're going to see little by little it dissipating. And then maybe the next day you try 1.5 minutes of quiet. And every moment that you think you're going to attack someone, stop. Don't judge yourself or judge the other. And just be in the moment. Because the only person that has the power in choosing the way I want to see things is myself. But what's going to be different is that you're more aware of it. And you're becoming more conscious. And that's what we need. To be more conscious of what we're doing so that tomorrow will be a better day. So guys, I just wanted to stop by and share a little bit of that with you guys. And I know that, again, we can do this. We just need to stand together I know physically we can't, but mentally we can. And as the Bible says, and that when there are two or more, not only we're going to see miracles, we're going to see healing. So we can do this, and I know we can. So be it the course, anything that you study, if it brings you peace, is where you need to be. And if it doesn't, change your mind. I love you guys, and have an awesome day, and I know that this shall pass. Blessings to everyone.